Hello and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I will show you how I make my own skin butter at home only with natural ingredients. I've started to make my own skin cream when I actually realized how many chemicals are in our skin products. Well, I still use other skin products like foundation and makeup and also eye creams because I don't know yet the recipe to make an eye cream by myself, but I will show you how I make the skin butter. I originally made it for my body, but I realized that actually I can use it on my face as well. So let me show you the ingredients. Welcome to my kitchen, I forgot to say that. So the main ingredient is shea butter, a product that I get from Amazon. I'm really happy with it. I've been using it in the past 2 or 3 times I made the butter. That's the main ingredient. So I will put around 70% shea butter in my skin butter, and the rest will be liquid oils, some coconut oil, you will see. So apart from the shea butter, I'm using today almond oil, castor oil, vitamin E oil, coconut oil, some essential tea tree oil for the scent, and also because it's got healing properties, so it's very good for your skin. Alright, so let's get to it. The first thing that we have to do, put a pot with boiling water, and on top of it we will put our container that will actually liquefy everything, and so we'll melt the shea butter. Before putting the shea butter into the bowl, I will cut it. Let me show you. We need to measure it, and I will apply a ratio of 70:30 for 200 grams of shea butter. You need to add 70 grams or 70 milliliters of other oils. Yeah, so first I will cut the butter and put it on the scale just to see how much I've got. Yeah, let's cut the butter. We need 200 grams, yeah? So after I cut the butter and I weighed it, I just put it on top of the boiling water pot and just leave it there to melt. So today I will be using a different recipe. Before I was melting everything, let it cool down a bit and then put it in the freezer for 20 minutes, but I don't know why I'm a bit reluctant to do that again. I mean, I've done it for a few times, but I feel like it might damage the freezer. So I've seen this lady on YouTube and she was making her skin butter just by boiling, well, by melting the butter, the shea butter, but not completely. So I will try and do that. So after there's still a bit left, like not all of it melted, I will pour the 70 milliliters of other oils, and then I'll start whipping. It's a whipped cream. So that's the secret, because otherwise it would just turn into, I don't know, something that doesn't look like a cream. So we have to make sure we stir the shea butter. Let me show you. I don't think it's gonna take long. So make sure you store the remaining of your shea butter in a cool, dry place. So as we're waiting for the butter to melt, which is almost done, I will show you the little containers that I will use today. Very nice, right? Just so you know, I also have an Etsy shop. When I make skin butter, I make it for myself, and I also gift it to my friends, but I also every now and then I sell 1 or 2. So if you're interested, if you don't want to do a whole lot and you just want to get one, you can try mine and see if you like it. So what I'll do, I will spray the containers and the lids with some alcohol solution, just to make sure it's sterilized. Like this. So I will do that. So let me show you what it looks like now. This is it. Okay, I'll just leave it for a couple of minutes to cool down, and then I'll start adding the rest of the oils. So I'll turn this on. It's on 0. I will first put some coconut oil, and then I'll add some almond oil, then some castor oil, this is so good, okay, and then some vitamin E oil, and I will add a bit more of coconut oil. Okay, it's just a tiny bit over, but it's fine, so it's 74. Now we start mixing it like this first, and I've got this suggestion for you. When you mix it, just think of it as being this elixir that will just make your skin look gorgeous and youthful and glowy. So just imprint it with nice energy. Yeah, I think intention is very important as well. Okay, so because it melted completely, I will put it in the freezer for 15 minutes, and then I will start whipping it. Okay, so now it's time to take it out of the freezer and whip it. Okay, so let me tell you what I've done, because I wasn't happy with the consistency. I've actually followed the normal route. So after you have melted everything and you've incorporated the oils, put that in the freezer for about 25 minutes. I strongly recommend that. And then you should have this texture. Let me show you. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm aiming for. So now I can mix it and whip it for 25 minutes. Let's do this. And we're done. I think this is the best one I've done so far. It's the texture, oh my god, it's so nice and fluffy. I love it. Look at this, it's absolutely amazing. Let's try it on. Oh my goodness, this is absolutely amazing. So happy, so pleased. So now I will put it in the jars. I will put it in the jars, and I will keep some for myself. I have big jars for me. Okay, let's do this. Oh my goodness, this looks absolutely amazing. So I will fill up all the jars. I will link my Etsy shop in the description below, so if you wanna have a look, just have a look. Just so you know, these come very cheap because I'm just covering the products basically, and the post. Look at these goodies, they look amazing and their texture is awesome. So I was very lucky today. So these are for Etsy and these are for me. These are for myself. Yeah, 2.5. Alright guys, so this is the quantity that I made out of 200 grams of shea butter and 70 ml of other oils. I think it's quite good. So just to recap now, the ingredients are 200 grams of shea butter and 70 ml of other oils. Melt the butter in a container that you put on top of a pot with boiling water. So that's how you melt it, and it will melt slowly. And then when it's melted, you put it aside, and then you add the oils, the other oils, and you mix them like with a spoon. And then you put everything, you put the container in the freezer for 25 minutes and just check the consistency to be as I showed you after I took it out of the freezer. If you think that the consistency is not the same, you may leave it for 5 more minutes. I don't know, you just adjust if you need to. Then you start whipping and add your essential oil as well before that, and then start to whip, and you have to whip it for about 20 minutes. That's the secret. You have to do it for 20 minutes because that's gonna make it very nice and fluffy, and it will feel like it's an actual cream. Yeah, so good luck with that. I hope you like my video. If you like it, don't forget to like and also to subscribe if you want to see other videos from me, from my channel, and comment down below if you have any questions, and I will see you soon. Bye.